just give Instagram a little while to let you guys join before I start with this new Friday session that I'll be running for the next few weeks called the Weekend Wind Down. Because I feel that we're very busy, whatever our life consists of, whether we're working or not, whether you're working from home or you're back out at work, if you're working for yourself or you're working for an employer. We have very busy weeks, and it's nice to have this transition from the Friday and into the weekend, for those of us that don't work at the weekend, just to take 5 to 10 minutes out for yourself, just to give yourself a little bit of self-care before the weekend starts. So I'll be doing this each Friday at around about 4 p.m. and it won't take long, and each week I'll share a self-care technique, something that you can use yourself to feel good and relaxed and calm and happy for the weekend, and physically a little bit better. So today's topic is transforming tension, and the area of the body that I'm mostly focusing on in this case is the neck, because I feel that we do hold a lot of stress and tension in our necks, shoulders and necks. You know, you feel it a lot, don't you? And pain and stiffness in the neck can be caused by so many different reasons, but you know, often it can be a bad posture, which is what I'm doing now, so I'll sit up a little bit straighter, especially when we are working on laptops and looking at our phones. It's just not a good posture for our bodies. It's not a natural way to be. It could also just be down to repetitive movement that's causing stiffness and pain in the neck. Mental workload has been shown to actually cause more tension and stress in the neck, and hence increasing stiffness and pain. And also on an emotional level, which is where I always like to talk about, anger is very often stored in the neck as well. So when I'm working with someone, whether it's with my coaching programs or purely with EFT, and they are saying they've got an issue with their neck, I'll often say to them, you know, who is being the pain in the neck in your life? And they'll always laugh, but they'll pretty quickly be able to identify that there is someone in their life that is causing them some grief and being a pain in the neck. And actually, once we tune into that, we start to get to the root cause, and often we can start to alleviate the issues with the neck. So that's just a little point for me. If you have a bad neck at any point, who is being the pain in the neck in your life? So what I'm going to share with you today, and it won't take long, I'm very keen on making things short and snappy because we're all very busy, is an auricular exercise that balances your energy and increases mobility in your neck and can reduce pain and stiffness. So it's quite a powerful little thing, and I think once you've seen it once, you'll remember it. I'll also pop this video in my IGTV so you can use it another time. So, is there anything else I want to say? Yeah, so when we're doing this massage, which you can do really easily yourself, what we're doing is we're releasing endorphins, which makes us feel a lot happier and more relaxed, but at the same time that can help reduce pain. We will also be looking at increasing the flexibility in the neck, and I'll be able to show you how you can see the difference from beginning to end. So just either be seated comfortably or standing. It doesn't matter how you are positioned, as long as you are comfortable and okay to stay that way for a couple of minutes. The first thing I want you to do is turn your head to the right as far as you can do it comfortably, and make a mental note of how far you can see over your shoulder. Now bring your head back to centre. Just say hi to the guys that are joining. Take your left hand, put it over the back of your head. I'll just demonstrate. I'll pull my hair away from my ear so you can see what I'm doing. And what I'm going to ask you to do is, and you can do this with me now, is really pull and massage the edge of your ear all the way around. You're unfurling the edge of your ear, and you can be as firm as you like about this. You don't have to hurt yourself. Make it comfortable, but don't be shy. So just give it a good rub all the way around. You can see my ear is already going quite red. It does help improve circulation, not just in the ears. So do this for about 15 to 30 seconds on this ear, which we've done now. Put your arm back down. Now, you're looking forwards. I want you to, I've done the wrong side, doesn't matter. I want you to turn your head away to the left. And you'll be able to see that you've got more flexibility just by doing that ear massage. I have got that a little bit messed up, so I'll do it right the next time round. I'll get this right, but just followed my instructions anyway, because you'll still benefit from it. I just wanted to make sure you could see the difference. So now we are going to look to the right again. I should have been massaging the other ear. So turn your head to the right, make a mental note of how far you can see. So take your right hand, who knew it's such coordination, over the back of your head, so that you're now unfurling your left ear. Okay, give it a really good rub and a really good rub for about 15 to 30 seconds. And then when you've done that, rest your arm, look back to centre. Now look again to the right hand side and see how much further you can look over your shoulder and how much more flexibility and mobility you have in your neck. So do that on both sides. You can check first on each side how far you can see over your shoulder before massaging the opposite ear. And that is a really great way to increase circulation, spark the endorphins, reduce pain, increase flexibility. And one other tip I have for you is if you have children in the house, and I say children, but it could be adults as well, that are generally quite bad at listening. They're trying to listen, but they're just not. This is a really great exercise to actually make people tune in better and listen to what you're saying. So if you've got, my boys do it. So when I'm like, you are not listening, they start laughing, and one of them certainly will start doing this on his ears because he knows that he just is not paying attention. And then he does naturally start to listen more. So that's my little tip for you today. Apologies for getting my lefts and rights mixed up halfway through. I'll polish up on that before next week. So next week I'll be back at 4 o'clock with something different. Not sure yet what it is, but let me know how this goes. And if you have any questions about this exercise, just drop me a DM. See you next week.